Hi everyone! Happy Monday! It's time for your Archeia Guidance Angel Cards weekly reading. My name is Kelly Flanagan and I'm author of Archeia Guidance, Inspirations from the Feminine Aspects of the Archangels. And my amazing partner, the intuitive artist, Courtney Nutter, she and I were guided to create a deck of angel cards for you. And you can get your very own deck of angel cards on our website, which is archeiguidance.com. We have a link up for you in the comment section on Facebook, and the link is in the bio on Instagram. And there is Courtney now. Hi, Courtney. I'm going to wave to you to make sure people know that we're here for our weekly reading with the Archeiai, who are the female archangels. Most people know of them in their masculine form, but they also have a feminine side known as the Archeiai. So what I like to do for your weekly reading is I just shuffle the cards until I'm guided to stop. And then I will pull 3 cards for the week. One for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the ends. It's all done through the law of attraction, the power of intention. So there are no mistakes. It's all divinely guided. And then we will have our angel party. I will start a new live stream for that. Let me just kind of move that a little bit so you can get a better view of the cards that I pull. And for the angel party, I'll start a new live stream and I will be pulling cards for you. So please be stay tuned for that. And we'll start our angel party right after this. And I'll pull cards for you so you'll get a message from the Archeia as well. And there's Jan. Hi, Jan. Thanks for being here today. Getting ready to start our weekly reading. So let's see what messages the Archeia have for us this week. Aww. Archeia Magdalena, and I knew she was coming in today. She is the angel of mercy, and she wants us to forgive ourselves. Forgive yourself. We're all doing the best we can at all times. And you know, we're not expected to be perfect. We're not perfect. We're not expected to be. And we're not always operating at full capacity. Sometimes we are, and sometimes we aren't. It just depends on, there's so many factors it depends on. And although we try to be our best and be at our optimum at all times, there's so many things that influence it. And on every level, it's on every level. It's on a physical level, it's on a mental level, it's on an emotional level, it's on a spiritual level, it's on a cosmic level. And there's a lot of incoming energies. There was a big solar flare, and that affects us. That affects our energy. It affects our energy body, and we have symptoms from that. And so some people handle it better than others. And that's the way it is with everything. People handle things differently. And, you know, I had a recent loss in my family, and my mom is not handling it well, but my aunt is. And, you know, she's actually being the strong one for the rest of the family. So we all handle things differently, and that's okay. That's okay. We're not expected. We're not expected. Those expectations, she's saying that we place those expectations on ourselves. Archeia Magdalena. she's saying that we place those expectations on ourselves, and you know, they don't, God and the angels, they don't have those same expectations of us. They have compassion and love and understanding for us, and she wants us to have that for ourselves. Have that for ourselves. We're all doing the best that we can, and we all handle everything differently. I'm getting very emotional with that because, and especially if you are considered to be the strong one in the family, or the strong one in your life, or the strong one with your friends, or you know, just the one that everyone goes to and relies on. Just know that it's okay to take a break, to take a day off, to take care of yourself in the way that you need to take care of yourself, so that you can operate at a more optimum level. And part of that process is being able to forgive yourself. It's a huge, huge tool that needs to be utilized so that we can have a direct connection with God and the angels, so that we can have higher vibrations in our lives, so that we can be a clear channel. Because having guilt and shame and not forgiving ourselves, that keeps our vibration low. And as we are going through this time of ascension in our evolution, the more clear we can be, the more we are able to help that process. And part of it is forgiving yourself. So she says, you are doing the best that you can with the knowledge and experience that you have in this moment in time. Your best changes from moment to moment. That's the key. It changes from moment to moment. Since you are continually growing and continually learning, there is no need for self-judgment. That doesn't help. Self-judgment does not help. That's what keeps the vibration low. Forgive yourself for yesterday. Simply learn from it and continue to do your best today. That's all we can do. That's all that is expected of us. All those other expectations they're unreasonable for the most part. For the most part, they're unreasonable. And they keep us stuck. So forgive yourself. Cut those ties. Cut those those lower vibrations. Keep cutting them until, and that's how you'll know. She's saying that's how you'll know when you have forgiven yourself. When you are in a place of love and compassion for yourself, is when you are able to think about your life and everything that you have done in your life, and there's no more guilt or shame or resentment or any of those lower vibrations. That's how you know. You'll be able to look at those things in your life and think, wow, I learned a lot from this. I learned a lot from this experience, and I learned a lot since that happened. And being able to learn those lessons and move on, that's what it's all about. So forgiving yourself is part of that process. Such a great message. Oh, and of course she's coming in again. You saw me shuffling the cards. She's coming in, reminding you again to open your heart and to listen to how you speak to yourself. And sometimes we're not even aware of it. Sometimes we are just so programmed at or just in a pattern of survival mode, or the way that we handled something in the past, and especially when we were young and we didn't have the tools that our adult selves have now. Some of those things are so entrenched in us and so ingrained. They're so ingrained. So look at them. She's saying take a look at those patterns. Take a look at those survival techniques, those the ways that you survived, and the ways that you took care of yourself when you didn't know a better way to handle it. And when you can look at yourself in those terms, you can start releasing and start changing that narrative, changing the words, changing the attitudes, changing the beliefs, changing how you frame it. It's a reframing. This is what she's saying. It's reframing. You're not forgetting what happened. You're not dismissing it, or what they say, spiritually bypassing it. But you reframe it to where you're no longer a victim. You're no longer a victim. And you're able to reframe it and speak to yourself and speak to the universe in a way that is healing, and in a way that is empowering. It's not from a place of victimhood, and it's not from a place of like belittling, or it's not from survival mode any longer. It's from a place of, yeah, this happened to me, but I learned and I grew, and look at how much I grew, and look how strong I am now because of this. And when you start reframing those experiences, you learn so much more from them, and you take that energy of victimhood out of the equation, and you have love and compassion and understanding for yourself. So she says, listen to the way you speak to yourself. The words you say are a silent prayer to the universe. Sometimes your words are so harsh. They are coming from the fear in your heart. We would never speak to you in this way. Our words are only filled with love. Open your heart and let our love in. So what I'm seeing is those survival techniques, that survival mode, it's almost like it's this spot in our heart that's been locked away. And that we still, that It's not something that we consciously do. It's something that just automatically happens because that's what we've always done. It's what we've always said. It's what we've always done. It's what we've always believed. It's always what we've always felt. It just automatically happens. But I see it as like this, almost like I see like a padlock. And Archeia Magdalena wants you to open that, take a look at it, and have love and compassion for yourself for how you had to take care of yourself in those situations, and look at how you can do it differently now. Be more conscious of it. Don't go into unconscious autopilot. Don't do things, don't respond, don't react in autopilot anymore. Open your heart. Unlock that padlock. Open your heart and operate from a place of peace and love and care and concern and kindness and understanding for yourself. And Archeia Magdalena, the angel of mercy, will help you to do that. And there's Gail. Hi, Gail. Thanks for being here today. We are doing our weekly reading, and here comes Archeia Aurora. She is the angel of grace. So she is, and she came in, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but she's helping us. This is a time of transition. Part of the transition collectively, we're talking collectively here, part of the transition process is learning to, I'm getting goosebumps on this, learning to love and forgive yourself, learning to have compassion for yourself, learning to have understanding for yourself, being able to look at things in a way where you can have that peace and understanding and joy and happiness. And the only way to do that, to be able to fly higher and to transform that energy, because having that guilt and that shame and that resentment and that fear and that anger, all of those are such dense energies, such low vibrations, and they keep us stuck. They keep us stuck in that in that 3D mentality, and we are moving into a higher place. We're moving into a 5D reality. And in order to do that, you have to be able to let go of those lower vibrations, cut those cords, have compassion and understanding and love for ourselves, and listening to how we speak to ourselves, and listening to or taking a look at those survival techniques and how we operated, and being able to see that, you know, those mechanisms, they're keeping us stuck, they're keeping us locked down in that. I keep seeing that padlock. And as soon as you unlock that, let those old ways of being and those old ways of handling things, letting them go, it's like the shackles come off. You're just going to automatically vibrate at a higher level. But forgiveness is a huge part of that. Forgiveness is a huge part of that. So, let go of the lower vibrations. Forgive yourself for how, and know that you were doing the best that you could. You were doing the best that you could in those situations, and that's not something to beat yourself up about. That's something to actually feel good and be proud of, and have compassion and understanding for yourself. You were doing the best that you could, but take a look at those and see if it's still working for you, or to see if there's another way that you can handle it, to where you can unlock those shackles and look at things from a place of peace and joy and love and happiness, because that's what is taking us to those higher vibrations. Being able to let go of those shackles, those padlocks, being able to unlock that, and forgiveness is the key for that. Forgiveness is the key to unlocking those things in those lower vibrations, and it will automatically help you, instantly help you to transform and transmute those lower vibrations into love and light. That's where we're headed. That's where we're going. She says, everything that happens in the world is ultimately for the best and highest good of everyone. God and the angels are always present, and they can use every situation for the spiritual growth of all involved. Shift your perception to see the good in everything and understand a higher purpose is being served. Look for the good in every situation. Look for the good. They may have been, horrible, terrible things that we had to endure in our lives. And you can, and this is not about spiritually bypassing. It's not about, oh, that's okay that happened to me. No, that's not okay. It's not okay. But you also don't have to live in victimhood, and you also don't have to let that experience define you, or keep you stuck. Keep you stuck in a place where you're not meant to be. So, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for how you handled things in the past. Learn from it and watch your life start to have more love and compassion and understanding, not only for yourself but others as well. Such a great message for this week. Okay, you guys, I'm going to do a quick recap of this week's message, and then I will start a new live stream for our angel party, and I'll be pulling cards for you guys today, so be sure to join us. Be sure to stay tuned, and we'll start our angel party soon. But a quick recap: Archeia Magdalena coming in. Forgive yourself. She wants you to forgive yourself. You're doing your best. We're all doing our best in every moment, in every situation, and your best is going to change from moment to moment, and that's going to be based on your physical well-being, your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, your spiritual well-being, and based on what's going on in the cosmos. It all affects us. So it also affects your energy well-being. And the more you are able to understand that you're doing your best, even though all of this stuff is going on around you, you have more love in your heart. You have more compassion for yourself. You have more understanding of who you are and why you do what you do. And when you can do that, when you have that compassion and understanding and forgiveness for yourself, you're going to be unlocking that place in your heart that operates from a lower vibration, from a survival mode. We're no longer in survival mode. You don't have to be in survival mode anymore. And in order to do that, you need to open your heart. Open your heart and let God and the angels show you that you were doing the best that you could. Learn from it. Let go of the lower vibrations. Open your heart to the peace and the joy and the love and the kindness and the understanding, so that you can move into a place of healing. A place of healing. Yes, a collective healing needs to take place. And it starts with you. It starts with healing your heart. Healing that place in your heart that had to take care of you, and know that there is love and compassion and kindness and caring in the world for you. You don't have to operate from that place of survival any longer. And then Archeia Aurora, the angel of grace, she helps us to transform that. Transform those lower vibrations into love and compassion, and helps us to heal our hearts and to heal the energy in the world. That's what we came here to do. But it starts with you. It starts in your heart. And Archeia Aurora, the angel of grace, will help you to transform those lower energies into the higher vibrations. So, we have a lot of work to do this week on forgiving ourselves, how we speak to ourselves, and transforming those lower vibrations. So, thank you so much for being here today. Be sure to share the Archeia love with all of your family and friends here on Facebook. Check out our website, archeieguidance.com. We have a link up for you in the comment section on Facebook, and the link is in the bio on Instagram, so be sure to check that out. You can book a personal reading with me if you would like more in-depth messages from the Archeia. And you can check out our angel shop. We have so many fun products there to help you learn more about the Archeia and to connect to their energy. They make great stocking stuffers, so be sure to check that out as well. Yes, such a great reading for this week. Thank you all so much for being here. And also check out our Chakra Sirens Energy Healing cards. These are our Magical Mermaid cards. And of course, the energy for this week is working on our heart chakra and understanding. As I look deeply into the water, everything is clear. So we will be working on opening our heart chakra this week and having love and compassion and understanding for ourselves. So be sure to join our energy healing circle, our group on Facebook, to get more healing for your heart chakra there as well. So I will see you next week, but stay tuned for our angel party. I'll be right back. Bye.